Hey everybody, it's been a while since I did this. Pinball. Remember when I did pinball? Nice table, Xenon. Xenon in 1979 is a classic fantasy-themed table designed by Greg Kamick. The game features an industry-first female voice provided by electronic music composer Suzanne Ciani. Her alluring Xenon girl character gives instructions during gameplay and draws players to the table during attract mode. The playfield features the Xenon transport tube that leads to an exit chamber for a high scoring and a special. This was the first solid-state table to feature multi-ball. 11,000 units of this table were produced. Hello, Ceciltron.
Give Kalon your money.
More than me. It's also.
Are you gonna cut me in on the sweet money?
No, no. I'm
Well,
trying to cut charity in on the sweet money.
What's charity ever done for me?
I don't know.
See, I've done lots for charity, but you know, all I got was a slap on the butt and a farewell handshake.
That actually sounds like a pretty good deal.
No, it wasn't a very good deal. You worked there for about 2 years, and they just unceremoniously fire you because your boss didn't clear vacation properly.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that charities are full of politics, and they kind of suck as work environments. And they're also hugely ineffective. What's up?
Don't be like that, man. Seriously, come on.
Look, I'm just jaded. You know.
Hi, NG Matt.
Things work. I used to work in a charity. I'm not even joking. I'm not being hyperbolic. Anyhow, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I forgot to turn down the goddamn room lighting again because there's no universal feature for that.
Should call you Coolio Zombie. Because you love 90s rap hip hop artist Coolio.
Do I? Do I really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, really a lot. You told me he was your favorite.
I did, huh?
Yeah. Would I lie to you? Well, answer that.
Well, there have been known issues with you lying sometimes.
Look, I only lie on the internet.
Right, where you are currently are.
No.
Yeah.
This is a pleasant evening with friends discussing wine.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
I'm watching old Kalon vids. It's funny to hear Kalon go, her Dark Souls is the worst. Yeah. It's actually hilarious these days.
Why would anyone watch old Kalon vids when there's new Kalon vids?
Yeah.
There's a new Kalon vid delivered fresh to your house.
You cut off
Whether
there.
you like it or not. You can't escape from Kalon vids. You're gonna show up and you're gonna be like, oh man, a Kalon vid, and then you're gonna go to the bathroom and there's gonna be one waiting for you right on top of the toilet.
And then you're like, oh,
turn
it's
around,
still
there's gonna be 2 in the shower. And then you're gonna flush the toilet, but instead of water removing your Duke from the bowl, no, it's gonna be Kalon vids, just filling the bowl and just overflowing, and then you're gonna run out, and instead of a wife or husband, you're just gonna have a bunch of Kalon videos in the shape of what they were. Oh, it's terrifying. This is the bold new future. Bold new Kalon.
Cecil, you're gonna go to the airport to greet your lovely wife, and instead of your lovely wife is just a giant Kalon video that steps off the plane.
Yep, it's gonna be awful. I'll run into the plane's spinning turbines at that moment.
But instead of the turbines,
and then they'll say, "Wow, he really didn't like Kalon."
No. Instead of
really
instead of turbines, there's just nothing but Kalon videos.
Yeah. I can't imagine living with you. I find, you know, you are not my soulmate.
What? Come on.
Well, you know, it's just, you know, we're too different, and our genitals are too similar. It's a big problem.
Listen, there's no such thing as two similar genitals. I'm just gonna let that sit there.
You're gonna let that sit there, just like your hopes and dreams. Just put them up on that shelf.
Here I go. I'm displaying it.
What are you playing now?
Xenon. It's a pinball table from '79.
My favorite pinball table was probably the Indiana Jones one. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Do I have that one? I feel
I've
like
played
I have a Indiana Jones pinball table that comes with, because Pinball Arcade had one, but I'm not entirely sure.
What else did I play? I'm trying to remember pinball games from my youth.
I played, to my great shame, I played a lot of a South Park one at the Boardwalk in Ocean City.
Look, we don't ask questions about our pinball, you know. We just
I think it
accept
was mostly because I wasn't allowed to watch South Park at home, but my parents didn't really supervise me when I was at the arcade, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play the naughty one.
It's true.
You can't stop me.
The fun thing about South Park was that if you couldn't watch it, you had a good opinion of it until you watched it, and then you realized, oh man, this actually sucks.
Yeah. Wow, they really have that libertarian views on things, huh?
It's more like, hey, these guys are just about as mature as third graders. Oh look, they're about as funny as.
The poop is talking. Do you remember when the poop talked?
It's too bad I'm not on drugs to appreciate this fine humor for people on drugs. Except that's Adult Swim, and Adult Swim can be pretty good.
Oh, multi-ball. Okay, but yeah, like, fucking, I watched South Park for several years after we got cable, mostly because I was like, I can finally watch it because it's the cable and I have it, and then I stopped watching it, and then I regret watching it.
Who the heck has the time to stay up as late as that show ran? Not me.
It was like 10:30 at night, dude.
I need my 8 hours of sleep. I need my 8 hours of sleep a night, plus 3 hours of video games. I don't know where everyone else finds time to play video games. It's not me. I ain't got shit. I got time for shit.
I played a lot of video games today. I mostly Sleeping Dogs, because Bobbin started his Let's Play as Sleeping Dogs, and it made me really want to play Sleeping Dogs. So I played a lot of Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs is pretty great.
It is.
And,
it's my favorite open world game.
It's not as good as A Trip to Hong Kong, but it's the next best thing in my mind.
Well, to be fair, the only reason it's not as good as A Trip to Hong Kong for you is because you don't get to see your beautiful wife.
Well, no. I mean, my wife's not from there. We just go there together because the city's awesome.
Oh, okay.
You're only allowed to be there 2 weeks a year. There's limitations on how long you can spend if you're not a citizen there. That is, if you're a Chinese mainlander. It's a weird thing. It's to prevent massive demographic shifts.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it's a cool city, and I suggest everyone see it before it isn't cool anymore. You know, because the Chinese government's gonna gut it and make it shit.
Yep, they've got 50 years of autonomy. Like, don't they have like 50 years?
No, they got maybe 3. Like
no, I mean officially, don't they have 50 years?
It was like supposed to have something like 40 years, but
it was 50 years back in '99. So yeah, it's closer to 40. 98, whatever. Point is, it's like 40. Officially, they have 40 years to themselves before they become like part of, like, fully back integrated into China.
All I know is that go see it before it sucks, which is happening sooner than later.
But yes, Sleeping Dogs is my favorite open world game ever.
It's good.
Mostly because like I can run up to a man, flying, drop kick him in the face, and then knee him in the groin.
Sleeping Dogs has my favorite protagonist. He attack, but he protect.
It also has some of the best NPCs ever, like Winston's mom.
Winston's mom is pretty good. Mrs. Chu is a pretty good character.
Mrs. Chu is a great character. Winston, I also thought was surprisingly well written. Like, I thought he was just going to be like this, your normal, like, haha, he's just insanely evil and psychopathic guy, and then it turns out, no, he's just too deep into the life and he can't escape.
Yeah. That's about right. Not an actual bad guy, just a guy doing bad things.
Yeah.
But that's the whole story, isn't it?
Yeah.
That some bad people are good and some good people are bad. Shocker.
Dog Eyes is still a piece of shit, though.
Well, yeah, it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Dog Eyes got stabbed with a pen.
Yes, it was really good.
It's like a great past reveal. I love that bit. He's like, dang, that's cold, Way.
Wait, remember when you stabbed Dog Eyes with a pen? It was great. Do it again.
He said right in front of Dog Eyes. Yeah.
No, he didn't say it right in front of Dog Eyes. They were in jail when they said that. That was like in the very beginning of the game.
Oh yes.
But Wei does go when you first meet Dog Eyes, Wei's like, yeah, I was the first guy who ever stabbed you, and then Dog Eyes is like, whoa man, Wei, chill out. I'm really sorry that your sister blew me. So they're just sort of both being pieces of shit to each other.
Well, to be fair, Dog Eyes is actual shit.
Yeah, and also he started it.
Yeah.
But it's a good game. And then like you think nobody else can be a bigger piece of shit than Dog Eyes, and it turns out Big Smile Lee is just as big a piece of dog shit as Dog Eyes is.
Yeah. Good ending to all those characters.
Yes.
What you need to do is see if there's a Jackie Chan.
See if there's a Jackie Chan.
Or a Kung Fu pinball table. You know.
Okay. I was like, you kind of cut off.
But I think a Jackie Chan one would be incredibly topical.
Yes, it would be. Maybe my next pinball stream, I will stream one because I do one table for an hour. Maybe if I'm up to for another table, I will do it. I'll do a second one, see if I can find a Kung Fu based one. But yes, I didn't do too much story wise. Like I just did that cutscene where they're interrogating Wei for being a rat, and then he turns it around on what's his face.
Yeah.
And the best part is you can dress up in full cop regalia while in that cutscene and just be super obvious about it. Like, hey, I'm a cop. I'm doing cop things.
I'm pretty sure that's what Frittermus did. Chocolate Donuts. Pretty sure that's what he did. In that he did the literal way as a literal cop run.
Sleeping Dogs sounds great. Sleeping Dogs is really, really good. If you like games that aren't actually whitewashed, there's only like one white character in that entire game.
What?
Sleeping Dogs?
No.
No, there's the girl.
Yeah.
She's like the one white character.
No, there's a couple others.
A couple other? I could have sworn there was only one.
Look, just keep your eyes out for Whitey. We may not be present everywhere, but we're there. Whitey's there. White man is there, waiting for you.
Colonialism is a hell of a drug.
Look, not all white people are colonialism. Cut that out.
Okay, maybe not all of them, but most of them
Let
are.
me tell you, I lived in China. You know what that country could use more? Colonial legacy. Why? Because people shit in the streets and fuck you up. That's why. Just saying, Hong Kong is better than China because of Levant and like the good legacy. Unpopular opinion and hot take, but absolutely true.
Hmm.
It's okay. No one will actually watch the stream to hear my opinions that are unpopular hot takes, so.
Unpopular hot takes, Batman the Animated Series was good.
Please, everyone knows the best episode was the one where a man turns into a literal gelatin by buying face cream.
That was actually a good episode.
It was. It's the first one I remember seeing.
That's a hell of a first episode.
Yeah, it was in French too, so everything was really disorienting.
What was the first episode I remember watching?
Was it the one where Harley Quinn rapes Nightwing?
No.
Was it not 2 weeks ago with us?
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That didn't happen.
Good. It didn't happen.
It didn't. That movie is a fever dream. I swear.
It's fucked up, but all that shit is canonical.
Yeah.
And Nightwing keeps getting awful. I
Yes.
can't believe Nightwing just keeps awful. Just awful.
Yes. What was the first episode I recall seeing? I think it had something to do with Penguin. It wasn't the one where Penguin's on probation. It was like an earlier one involving Penguin. But the best villain in that entire show is Mr. Freeze.
Oh, because he doesn't look like a huge wimp?
He doesn't look like a huge wimp, and he also has like a backstory that's worth caring about him over.
Well, Mr. Freeze's backstories are pretty generally sad.
Yeah, but like the animated series has had such a profound impact on the Batman mythos that that backstory they created for him is now the default backstory for Mr. Freeze.
Huh. Did not know that.
Yeah, that is
So
that
the
backstory is
tragic frozen wife story is.
Yeah, that's the first time that was ever shown as Mr. Freeze's backstory was in Batman the Animated Series. Before he was just some weirdo scientist who had a freezing gun.
Huh. I guess you learn a little more every day.
Yep, and Harley Quinn was introduced in the animated series, as we all know.
Well, I think they can take her back.
Listen, she's good in the comics, where she is currently dating Poison Ivy, and they make a cute couple.
No, she's. You're saying that because to you, nothing that involves lesbians can be bad.
No, I'm
But
not
the thing
saying
is,
that. I'm saying this because they do make a good couple, and I like it, and it's great.
Look, I know you're thinking about that 2.5-minute awkward boob punching scene we saw. But
no, I'm not. I'm not thinking anything about that.
Look, I know that is what turns your crank.
No, it doesn't. Stop
Pumps
spreading
your gears.
No.
What cogs your
No.
grindstone.
Listen, I would like more than anything right now. I would prefer you even like spread the lies that I get off on watermelons. Like literally anything else.
Look, I'm just asking, have you watermeloned your man? I don't think so, because you're not Kalon. And that's not addressed to you, it's addressed to the audience. Audience, please, watermelon your Kalons.
You should read the Harley comic. I know there's a.
I don't read comics. I don't have time.
There's a Harley and Ivy comic, but they're not like super confirmed dating in that. But like nowadays, like you can buy an issue of just regular Batman, and you can see Harley and Ivy doing the smooch.
Lame. I want hardcore full frontal. Come on.
They won't put that in a DC comic. I know of several websites though that I can provide you after.
God, no! You make one joke, all of a sudden Kalon's put you on his mailing list.
Listen, I make 2 not safe for work watermelon threads, and all of a sudden I'm the guy who fucks watermelons.
You don't fuck them, you just you just collect them and organize them obsessively, and then put your genitals near them and on them, but not. You can't do that. It's a hard-rinded vegetable. Don't you dare tell me a watermelon's a fruit. We all know it's a vegetable.
No, it's a fruit.
We all know we all know it shares ancestry with the dreaded broccoli.
That was a terrible go. But let's see. What else about the? What is like? Since today is the Batman animated series 25th anniversary, I do want to say that if you haven't watched the episode Almost Got Him, you need to like immediately fix that. Stop watching me. Turn Twitch off, and then find the episode Batman the Animated Series Almost Got Him, and just watch as villains have amazing interactions with each other for half an hour.
Or you can give $5 to our boy Kalon and add a note that says stop making videos, and I'll bet for $5 he'll really think about it.
No.
Look, I'm trying to encourage your audience to give you money. You gotta work with me here.
Why don't you give me money?
Hmm?
Why don't you give me money? You're part of my audience.
I'm giving you my services, which I could easily charge a fortune for. I am not cheap. Why, I have been known to charge up to dollars.
Entire dollars. Oh my god.
Entire dollars.
Was that the one where Batman was Croc? Yes, it was. I threw a rock at him! And the best part is, like, Killer Croc isn't actually that dumb in the show, but everybody is completely convinced that Batman is Killer Croc because nobody respects Killer Croc in the show. So they all think that that is legitimately the best story he can come up with. I think that was the first time Killer Croc ever showed up in the show, and then it turns out it wasn't Killer Croc, it was just Batman.
It's me, I'm Batman.
But yes, that episode was really good.
I should watch cartoons. Just kidding, I don't have time for cartoons.
What? Oh, you would have time for cartoons if you didn't play video games for 3 hours a day.
But I like video games. I like them more than cartoons.
Would you say you just want to play video games? Everything else is really lame?
I just want to play video games. Yeah.
I really should stop referencing that because the lead singer died a couple years ago.
The child?
Yeah. He was.
How did the child die?
Well, he wasn't a child anymore. He had moved on to like be a freshman in college, and then a car hit him.
I got hit by a car and I didn't die.
Yeah.
Wimp gets hit by. Not kidding. That's pretty awful.
Yeah.
It doesn't make what he did not funny.
This is true, but I kind of feel bad whenever I reference it now.
Be glad that he survived long enough to give us the joy of the bad video. Because many people die and don't give us anything that brings us joy or amusement.
Like me.
Yeah, like you.
No,
come on, Kalon, you shouldn't say that kind of thing. What am I supposed to say? Oh no, you're great. Come on. It's the internet. I'm from 2007. I don't say nice things. It's true though. I'm unable to say nice things because I'm from 2007.
Yep.
I never grew up.
Let's see. What was another good episode of Batman anime series? The episode with Baby Doll.
Who's a what?
Oh, Baby Doll was a child actress who had like some rare disease that caused her to never look any older than like 7. like all she wanted to be was like taken seriously, and like as an actress. So she took like legitimate acting classes, but everybody kept treating her as like a stupid 7-year-old. So like way after her show was canceled, she ended up like kidnapping members of her old TV show and trying to kill them, because the whole thing of it has driven her insane. It's a good episode. You should watch it. And then she makes one more appearance later, being Killer Croc's girlfriend. And Killer Croc is unfaithful to her, and so she goes mega super villain depression mode and tries to nuke Gotham City.
That's terrible.
Yep.
This is a terrible show. How dare you show this to children? They're not supposed to learn that mental illness is a problem until you're actually old enough to suffer.
But like a lot of the villains, she's just a victim of circumstance. Like the second episode she's in paints her in a much less sympathetic light, but the first episode she was in was really good, and it ends on a really sad note, and it makes my eyeballs a little wet sometimes. It's not crying though. It's manly moisture.
What
forming.
about your earballs?
That is also manly moisture, but for different reasons.
Would you say that this is big moisture or little moisture?
I would say it is a healthy medium moisture.
That's a rare kind of moisture, son.
It is a rare kind of moisture, but it's good. It's healthy.
I don't think anything associated with your name could be called healthy.
Oh, come on.
Come on, dude. You walk into these things.
That's what she said?
Alright, that was worth a... Look, it's not worth a lot, but I'll give you a maybe some Brunswick stew.
Okay. Hot dip is not for moms.
Maybe a piece of trophy.
A pizza trophy? Oh man. Is it made from real pizza, or is it a pizza in the shape of a trophy? Or no, I screwed that up. Is it a pizza in the shape of a trophy, or a trophy in the shape of a pizza?
That's a thing for you to figure out. All I know is it's something resembling a silver cup full of Brunswick stew.
Okay. So what were other good episodes? Any episode involving Mr. Freeze was pretty much gold, because he was the best villain on that show.
He has puns?
No. He has the opposite of puns.
Looks like I'm sending you to the cooler.
No.
Yes.
Get out.
Look, Arnold Schwarzenegger is an excellent Mr. Freeze.
Anyway, there was also, I forget what it was called, but there's an episode where a guy accidentally makes the Joker mad by cutting him off in traffic. And so the Joker's like, I won't kill you, but you owe me a favor. And the guy's like, okay. So 5 years later, Joker calls him up in a different city, and it's like, hey, I want to call in that favor. And so the entire episode is about this poor random schmuck who owes Joker a favor.
I thought the episode where Batman is waiting inside a lady's bathroom to hand her a towel is pretty good.
That wasn't Batman the Animated Series, that was Justice League. Okay.
Your point being?
It's not the 25th anniversary of that show yet.
Look, we're talking about our favorite Batmans.
Okay.
And Batman's moments.
Okay.
Well, I'm talking about the fact that Batman sits in my bathroom and hands me the paper towel when I'm out.
There is... If we're gonna expand into other Batmans, Batman Beyond was a good show, and there's also a very good episode involving Mr. Freeze in that one called Meltdown, and is the final appearance of Mr. Freeze in the animated series universe because he fucking dies at the end.
What about malt down? Let's say you get a really malty beverage.
Depends on what kind of malt it is.
Obviously the best kind, liquor.
You and I have very different definitions of best.
Look, all I know is that if you age a thing and it gets all strong and zizzy, you know it's good.
No, Cecil, that was a joke about how I don't drink.
You should drink. It would make you much more interesting.
No. Stop being a bad influence.
Well,
My dare officer told me about you.
Here's the sound of wine going into a glass. You hear that sound? That's wine. The sound of wine.
You can't prove that. You didn't have a webcam, and even then, I could just claim that's grape juice.
And I have a no, it's wine.
No, it's grape juice.
Why? Grape juice is gross. Why would anyone drink grape juice
Hey,
when you can
hey.
have delicious, nutritious wine?
Hey, wanna know a fucking secret? Wine is just grape juice with alcohol in it.
Yeah, God turned water into wine, not water into grape juice.
No,
Therefore,
wine doesn't exist. It's all grape juice.
I think you're a boob. You're a boob and a buffoon and a cad of the first water.
Oh, confound those!
Oh, hey. It's Instant Grat's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Instant Grat. Is Instant Grat
He'll never watch
25?
this stream. I don't know. It's probably old. I'm old.
I'm
Everyone
old.
else is probably old.
You're
young.
What? No, I'm old.
You got a young people voice.
But I'm 31.
I've got a young person voice, but I'm pretty sure that you're like 23 or 24.
I'm 31.
How? You sound like a 17-year-old, and you've got a ponytail and beard.
I don't actually have a beard.
Well, you've got those nerd glasses.
I do have the nerd glasses, yes.
Isn't
But I
it
need those
like-
to see.
Get non-nerd
I've needed
glasses.
those to see since I was...
Get some trend glasses.
10?
Trend. You know, handsome. Look good. Look like you thing. Look like you a person who has arrived.
Anyway, the point is, I'm 31, and,
That's terrifying.
yes, it is.
How are you not married with children yet?
Because I don't want children.
Wow, something is seriously wrong with you. Is it because you have a weird junk and you're afraid of your children having weird junk?
No. No, it's not.
Is it because you like the company of men? I understand if you do. I can't blame you, but what's wrong with you? Even gay men want children. Even gays want children these days. That's why they want to adopt and get married.
Listen. I just don't want a children's, because I'm going to be completely 100% honest. I'm too selfish to raise a child.
Everyone says that. The fact you're concerned about that probably puts you ahead of a lot of people.
Yeah, probably.
But, you know, ain't no one gonna force you to have children. Though I sure as hell will.
Unless it's the Chinese government.
No, I will disappointedly sigh every time you come and visit, and ask you if you're thinking of settling down, though.
I mean, I'm in a committed long-term relationship, so that is technically settling down.
Please, settling down means, you know, walking down the aisle, buying a house in the country, 2 dogs.
I mean,
babies.
that is, except for that
surrounded by babies.
Except for that last part, that is hopefully the plan one day.
Well, how are you gonna do that without having babies?
I mean, pretty easy. I just do all those other things you said, minus the babies part.
That's crazy talk. It's illegal. You're committing a crime with words.
So Sagomi, the only reason I'm bad at this table is because Cecil is distracting me with his stories about me wanting to fuck watermelons and pestering me to have children more than my actual parents do.
It's mostly because I've taken the role of Kalon's father in the situation to make up for his own father, who is his father, and is incredibly disappointed with Kalon already. I'm kidding. No, that's a low blow. I'm sure your dad's pretty proud of you.
He is. I like to think
for
he
doing
is.
what you want to do. That's good.
I'm pretty sure he is proud of me.
That's what you
I mean,
think. Oh, God, I gotta stop that. I gotta stop that. I'm just being mean. I'm just being mean now.
I mean, they haven't kicked me out of the house yet, so I must be doing something right.
Hey, high five. Not kicked out of the family home that's large enough for a bunch of people yet.
Yeah, no, it really is. It is big enough for a bunch of people.
Well, I need to get my wife over here before I can make concrete plans because most of my money is going towards the immigration process.
Hooray!
It's bullshit. I have to provide so much documentation. There's so much paperwork. I've hired lawyers to help me with the paperwork. There's that much paperwork. There's
2
actually a
dogs,
situation
4
where
cats,
it's
a
easier to
cow.
immigrate to the US. And a goat. Don't forget a goat. Goats are good.
2 dogs, 4 cats, and a cow. Well, but the Bay is already has one of those things.
Wait, you live in the Bay?
No, BAE.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you calling your girlfriend fat?
No,
Dude?
no, she doesn't like the term girlfriend, so I don't use it.
Okay, your not wife.
Okay. Well,
Wait,
point is,
why didn't you like being your girlfriend?
it's because she feels like it's a temporary thing that can be taken away at any time, and
So why don't you settle
she's-
for fiance or partner?
I don't know, because I've gotten used to saying bae.
Man, you should just get married. Call her your wife. Trust me, saying wife sounds great. Feels great. My wife. Feels great to say. It's fun to say. My wife. I have a wife. I say that, I look at my wedding ring, I'm like, I got a wife. It's great.
One day she'll actually permanently live with you.
Yeah. One day.
Listen,
That day
you're
comes soon.
already doing better than I am, okay?
No.
fine.
No. I'm doing better than I was. That's how you gotta look at it. You'd be like, am I doing better by my own standards than I was before? That's the only metric you can go by.
Lady love. There we go. Lady love. That can work.
Ooh, lady love. You could say the lady friend. No, that sounds. I guess friend is a temporary sounding word.
Yes.
You should call it a ball and chain. That's a popular one.
No, but see, I actually like her, so. I like her, if you know what I mean.
I like your wife too.
Ringo, what's your kind of... John, what's your kind of girl? My wife. Ringo, what's your kind of girl? John's wife. That is an actual interview and actual answers that they provided for that interview.
Ringo was a nice guy.
He was. You think Ringo's the best drummer in the world? Ringo isn't even the best drummer in the Beatles.
Ringo, it's true, but you know what the thing is though? Ringo was one of the guys who brought a lot of really nice, like Ringo was the heart of the Beatles. That guy had a lot of niceness to him. And all the nice stuff we think about when we think about the Beatles, that's Ringo.
Yeah, that's mostly Ringo.
Ringo held that band together.
Ringo or
made sure
George.
that everyone's egos didn't explode.
I like a lot of George's stuff.
George got weird and hippie-like. Ringo always kept it real.
I say I like a lot of George's stuff, but really the thing I mostly like about George is While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Yeah, you're not allowed to just say you like a thing based on one song, bro.
Yeah. The Beatles are kind of overrated anyway. I like Rolling Stones better. That is actually true.
Yo, the Rolling Stones are super good.
Yeah.
No one can dunk on
Okay.
the Stones because the Stones has already dunked on everyone's moms.
I will say this: you can dunk on the Stones in the '70s when they were doing weird disco shit.
Are you talking about the good things?
No, I'm talking about the bad times when they were making bad disco.
No, I'm pretty sure they made good music in the 70s. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like mid to late 70s when they had been around,
Look,
when the band had been
only
around
bad
for
stuff
15
they
or
did-
16 years.
The only bad stuff they did was like, I want to say in the 90s when they tried to make an album. I think it was called 40 Licks. It's garbage. But I mean, pretty much all of the Stones. I mean, you're talking about when they started in the 60s, right into the 70s. No, it was good stuff, dude. I think you need to go back and listen to, you know, all of it. Just all of it.
Just
go
the
back and
entire
listen to all of it.
discography, just
I'm gonna
25
strap you
years of
into
Rolling
I'm gonna
Stones.
strap you into an armchair and make you listen to my vinyls. Yeah, no.
That's
I mean,
no,
look,
that's the
look.
song I'm talking about right there. That's
Miss
awful.
You is a really good ass song, dude.
No.
Dude, like Exile on Main Street 72, Sticky Fingers 71, those are good. Like, oh man, you literally don't like the album that's considered their best one. Like, let's look at what's on this album. You got, oh man, I don't know what to do with you. What am I gonna tell your parents?
They already know my opinions about the Stones, okay? I've already disappointed them enough. My favorite Stones song is "Sympathy for the Devil."
Yeah, it's alright. It's a good song.
Good one. My mom doesn't like Under My Thumb, but that's because she doesn't get the point that the point of view character or whatever, the guy that the song is about, is you're not supposed to like him. She seems to think that he is the hero and somebody to emulate, when that is supremely not the case.
Under My Thumb? Not
Yeah.
supposed to like him.
No, you're not, and my mom doesn't get that.
This reminds me a lot about a guy I know named Kalon Zombie. Not supposed to like him. I'm kidding.
How do you feel
You're
about
okay.
Painted Black? Painted Black is a really good song.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. Painted Black is really good. Painted Black, Sympathy for the Devil, Brown Sugar, all really good. Under My Thumb, Jumpin' Jack Flash. I'm sorry that you like this table, Mr. Macy's, because I'm doing a really bad job at playing it. So I'm not doing it justice, and that's the only reason I'm sorry. But it is a good table. I like it. But yeah, my mom literally does not get the fact that the guy in Under My Thumb is supposed to be a shit heel, and that you're not supposed to like
all the
him.
rock and rollers were shit peels. Shit peel. Peel of shit. I don't know why I'm laughing anymore.
You know what game I should play on stream eventually?
Papers, please.
Not the answer I was.
No, I'm kidding.
Not the answer I was going to give, but also yes. No, Legend of Mana. Or Mana, however you want to pronounce it. I say Mana.
You can say Legend of Mana.
Okay.
But you know what you should say? You should say Seiken Densetsu re-release. And then you should say, I'm gonna play it co-op with my good buddy Ceciltron, who loves him as Seiken Densetsu. And then he's gonna say, yes. Yes, I will play that game with you, Kalon. 'Cause that's a good game.
God. I've not actually played Seiken Densetsu 2 all the way through.
Hey there.
Hi.
Yo, it's super good. It's probably one of the best RPG action games.
Are you having a good day there?
Yes.
You enjoying yourself?
Yes,
Hey,
I
Crow?
am. Hi, Crow.
Crow, I raise a glass and you're
I'm
on.
glad that you are having a good day playing pinball. Pinball's good.
Pinball is good.
Yes.
We should play Sonic
Have you ever-
Spinball next.
love pinball.
There's a buzz increasing in pitch slowly on your side, and it worries me. What's going on over there, Crow?
They're doing construction outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine.
They're building something.
I think we're all just happy that you're okay.
Yes.
Why wouldn't it be okay?
Because we were worried that
Tejas.
you were in Texas, and we didn't know what part of Texas you were in, so we were worried that you're gonna get super hit by Harvey.
Oh, it just rained. That's all.
You're gonna get hit by Harvey Dent.
I did buy a bunch of water, and it's all in my apartment because I didn't need it.
Was it $22 worth of water?
No. Well, I guess for like a big pack of it, I guess.
Okay. No, because there were people charging like a pack a dozen for like $22 during the worst of Harvey, and it was disgusting.
Yeah, that's actually just how much it costs at Best Buy, which is what those pictures
those people are vile. They should be shot.
They just actually charge that much.
But yes, so, Bro, what is your favorite episode of Batman the Animated Series, which is celebrating its 25th anniversary today?
What? I don't know. I don't really remember it that well, honestly. I watched it when I was younger, but I don't remember that well.
I recently rewatched the whole thing, and by recently I mean within the last 5 years. So,
I think I remember I liked the ones with Enigma in them because I thought he was funny. And Batman
Riddler.
Guitar at one point, and that was amusing. So, I guess whatever one they had to go to a labyrinth in was my favorite.
Okay.
That's the one I remember.
Well, I was reading the chat and not paying attention to where the pinball was going, so I almost lost it. But I didn't.
Are you good at pinball in real life, Kalon?
I haven't played pinball in real life in so long that I'm not confident in giving a solid answer. But I will say the last time I played pinball, I was alright at it. I wasn't great, but I wasn't terrible either.
Right.
You know what nerds should do instead of buying all kinds of stupid nerd shit? Like pinball machines.
Well, they do that too. But pinball machines are really expensive.
They are really expensive.
And you have to fix them too. So
you have to constantly fine-tune them and like repair the springs and shit. It's really expensive.
Yeah.
Well, I still think that it's better than buying figurines or limited edition video games.
Yeah.
Or Nintendos.
Yep. But hey.
Better than a Funko Pop. But,
yes.
I mean...
Oh god. There's only like 2 Funko Pops that look good, and that's because like the eyes of those characters are already black voids.
What could they make a Funko Pop of that would be? Where is like a Funko Pop of? They should make a thing where you can get a Funko Pop made of yourself, and they would make a bunch of money.
Somebody made a Funko Pop of Wooly from Best Friends Play, which is amazing because he hates Funko Pop.
I don't know who that is or what that is.
Oh, two best friends. The Best Friends Play are a really good Let's Play group who are really funny and really good. And Wooly is one of their members.
I only watch my own Let's Plays and nobody else's, so.
You're terrible.
Let's Play.
No, I'm in Kalon's boat here. I make all the LPs I need.
It's true. I've been in a bunch of Let's Plays that were terrible, and so that's really all I needed out of that. I've been in Kingdom Hearts ones a couple times for some reason. I don't even know why people kept
is a good game.
I don't even like Kingdom Hearts.
I couldn't even finish that. More like Kingdom Sharks.
Kingdom Hearts. I was so confused the whole time we did, like, it was, obviously none of you guys were there, but someone was like, hey, you should be my birthday Let's Play. And I was like, alright.
Which one?
And I didn't understand
Which game?
anything that happened. Birth by Sleep.
Oh, that's like the
understand
worst one to get
single
into because it's a prequel that like references a shit ton of other stuff from the other games.
I didn't understand anything that happened.
Don't
Like,
worry, like I've played all of the like Birth by Sleep is one of the only ones I haven't played, and I still don't know what's going on in it, and I've completed a third of that game.
You beat the final boss, and then they say there's 2 more, and it's just like, oh no.
Well,
Oh no.
okay, that's because
Trapped
the story
in
is
nightmare.
that's because the story is split between 3 characters.
I know, but there's no
And-
point to it.
No, it's not. No, there really isn't. They could have easily just been like, "Hey, we can do it all in one go." Kingdom Hearts fans don't even like BBS. I mean,
I think they do.
I'm enjoying BBS from what I'm playing. It's just like the story is just wait, what the fuck? All I know is so far. The only thing I know so far is that everything that bad that ever happened in Kingdom Hearts can be placed squarely on Terra's shoulders.
Well, there's also the bald guy who has the crazy fingers, which I appreciate. Whoever had the idea of making him do that with his fingers is very
What
is very commendable.
the crazy old bald guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, voiced by Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but by the
I've
end he
seen it.
starts like wiggling his hands for no reason.
I know. It's pretty funny.
It's
I've-
good.
I've played all of Terra's story. I just haven't played anybody else's. Not for lack of trying. I've tried streaming Birth by Sleep several times since I beat Terra's story, and it just doesn't want to the point where I've actually just earlier today bought the PlayStation 4 remasters instead of just the PlayStation 3 in an effort to get Birth by Sleep to be streamable again. Because it just I don't know if it's the game or if it's
You can
just
emulate it.
no.
Oh, on the PSP.
Yeah, I know, but like no.
Look, there is such thing as bad games. They do exist.
That's true.
They do exist. I've played several on stream. Batman Dark Tomorrow was a very bad game.
Oh my god, I remember that. Yeah.
Remember the strategy to beating every boss is to just run around in a big old circle and then kick them until they stop moving, and then you place the zip ties on their arms, and then they can't, and then they're bad arrested.
You know what you should play is the Men in Black Resident Evil game. That's a good game. They instead of it's a Resident Evil clone. It's about Men in Black. No, not Men in Black. X-Files. That's what.
Oh, X-Files. Okay.
Although there is a Men in Black Resident Evil clone as well that I've never been able to get running, so I have no idea whether that's good or not. But the X-Files one, they decided, it's Resident Evil. You gotta have something to do when you don't have ammo, but we don't want a knife because that's not really X-Files, right? So you just kick people over and over again until they die, which is proper FBI procedure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scully and Mulder and Scully were always just like kicking the shit out of everybody they met. And
You know what other games I played on stream that were bad? Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Oh no! What about Big the Cat? Big the Cat's good.
Fuck Big the Cat. He's the worst.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not a furry, so I don't want to.
Big the Cat's my persona.
Big the Cat is hilarious. He's voiced by Duke Nukem.
He is. I want a mod for both.
Kick ass and chew Big the Cat.
No,
I want a Big the Cat Funko Pop.
I want a mod for both games where they have the same voice. They have the same voice, but they have the lines of the other character. So you have So
it's Big the Cat getting his dick sucked by.
It's Big the Cat in Sonic Adventure, and as he's fishing, he just randomly screams, "Blow it out your ass!"
You mean blow it out your ass?
No, he has to say it in his voice. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want. I want the character to be in the same exact situation with the same exact voice, but having the the lines from the other character. So I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
We're dumb.
And then you have Duke Nukem going, Froggy, where are you? You're my friend, Froggy. I don't know how to do Duke Nukem voice.
Your voices really make me sad. Deep down inside.
Froggy?
It's with sadness. Never been so depressed by an impersonation in my life. It's just like, please stop. It's making me sad, Kalon.
I hope that someday Big the Cat returns to the Sonic franchise.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he rots in hell forever.
No.
Yes.
He's great.
No, he's
Frog friend.
no.
He's been playable in as many games as Knuckles has. There's that.
Look, he'll be in Sonic Adventure Tales 2. Knuckles Generation.
They'll make a Sonic game.
Knuckles has been playable way more times than Big. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's not true.
Yes, it is. Big has been playable once. But no.
Wrong.
Oh, that's right. He was in the fucking Kart Drivers. Okay, he's been playable twice.
He was in Sonic Heroes as well.
He was?
And yeah. He has to find his frog, who has been kidnapped a second time.
Oh, that's right. He's the strong guy in the Amy story.
Yeah, he's like Froggy,
Okay.
and Froggy
Okay, so
says-
3 games. So 3 games. We have a driving game. The first game he
Also
was
in the BioWare game.
But Knuckles was in that one too, so we can count that as a wash.
BioWare made a Sonic game.
No, I don't.
They did.
They did? What?
Yeah, BioWare made a Sonic game, and
What?
you can have Sonic tell everyone
No!
that they're like a piece of shit all the time.
You're lying. They didn't make that. What?
It was supposed to start a trilogy, just like Mass Effect, but it got canceled.
Yeah.
So they only made
didn't
one.
you hear? BioWare's taking over the direction of it, and that's why there's sex scenes.
Okay, I know for a fact that Cecil is joking because that's what Cecil does, but you're fucking pulling my leg.
Look, I'm
No,
just
it's
saying
true.
the
It's called like
Paragon
Sonic
Path-
Brotherhood Dark Chronicle or something.
That's
I don't
what
know.
that BioWare made that.
Yeah, BioWare made it.
Okay, fine. But the Renegade Path has you fucking Knuckles in the bathroom. I just hope you realize that. We're talking full-on urinal banging.
That's fair. As long as he's voiced by Jennifer Hale, it's okay.
You know that it's not gonna be that.
Maybe now that Andromeda's failed, they can go back to Sonic, make a new one of those.
I still do not believe you that BioWare made Sonic Chronicles.
They did. It's true. That's why it's got like choices and stuff. They were marketing it like.
Yes, because BioWare is the only game that has ever made is the only company that's ever made game with choices.
I don't know why you don't believe me.
Look, BioWare made Bionicle. We've been over this.
What?
So
That's true,
I think
too,
the important thing to remember is that in the Bionicles universe,
Hold on. They made a Bionicle game?
no, dude, you've never played the Bionicle game?
No, I knew that.
Oh man!
No. Okay, so here's the thing. I know it existed. I knew the Bionicle game existed. I didn't know BioWare made it. What?
I didn't. That's bullshit.
Oh, okay.
No, they didn't. But
Listen. It's still blowing my mind that they made Sonic and the Brother Dark Chronicle Hood.
Sonic
but
and the
it-
Black Knight,
but
yeah.
it is true. They really
did not-
do that.
They did not make Sonic and the Black Knight. I know that much.
No, because Sonic and the Black Knight is actually somewhat better than fucking Sonic Chronicles. So
Which is
there's
hard to do considering Sonic and the Black Knight. Not
that.
good
Sonic
game.
and the Black Knight is terrible, but it's pretty funny.
Yes.
It is an amusing bad game.
Yes.
I would say.
Like Sonic 06. The reason everybody plays Sonic 06 isn't because it's just famously bad. It's because it's funny famously bad.
It is legit better than 06 though, like as a game.
Yeah. Oh,
That's-
well, I mean, that's not hard to do.
No, it's very easy to do, but you know, Sonic and the Black Knight is weird because like there's a lot of effort put into it, but it's all in aid of something insanely stupid. Like, they went all in on their idea that nobody should have ever thought was a good idea. But they tried. I don't know why.
It's still blowing my mind that fucking BioWare made this Sonic RPG.
Yeah, have you played it? It's real
No!
bad.
I heard it was awful. That's why I didn't play it, and that's why I didn't think that BioWare made it, because that was back when I thought BioWare could do no wrong.
Guys, please, look. It goes like this. There's two paths. One of them is, we have to kill Eggman, and that's Renegade. And the other one is, we have to convince Eggman he's wrong, and that's Paragon. And that's how.
I think that actually is what happens, yeah.
What?
Yeah, like, the first chapter is like you gotta find Eggman, but then you team up with him later to fight a bunch of echidnas. And Ken Penders sued them for it, because he says he invented the idea of there being other echidnas. So, yeah. But
Ken Penders is a weird goblin
but the
man.
lawsuit fell apart because the statute of limitations ran out. So he can't sue them anymore over it.
Is it weird that I just think Ken Penders is like a weird goblin man, like the size of Danny DeVito?
Yeah. He is he's like he looks like the guy in Getaven. He looks like that guy.
Anyway, well, this was a real blast, but I'm gonna stop the recording, and